Hi, I'm Laura with Pizzazz Your Voice, and today I'd like to talk to you about my tip number 9 of 10, and that is the 24-hour magic window. That's a term that I made up to describe something that made a big difference in my understanding. I wish I had known this when I was a little girl. Let me just tell you my story. I was a piano student since age 7, and what would happen is I would have piano lessons every week. I'd show up even as far into 5th grade or 6th grade or 7th grade. I'd show up and be ready for my piano lesson because I practiced the night before. And then I'd have my piano lesson, and then I'd sigh with relief. Oh, I got through that. And then I wouldn't play piano for 3 or 4 days. I would just wait until the last minute, and then I'd practice again before the next lesson, and I'd just barely get by, and then I'd get another assignment. Well, I didn't see it at this age, but it wasn't working. Sometimes I'd have the same assignment 3 or 4 weeks in a row because I wasn't using the 24-hour magic window. Let me tell you what that is. If we're in a situation where we are learning from an instructor something that instructor knows and we don't know it, there's a pretty good idea that we're going to need to practice within 24 hours of hearing that lesson in order to fully retain it. Why do I say this? Because if you just ask anyone, even if you're talking about conversations that they had with their husband or wife or best friend, we all can remember something that happened today and yesterday. But what about the day before yesterday or the day before that? It starts to blur. Well, the same with what we're learning in music or speaking or singing. Things start to blur after a few days go by. So if you really want to gain a benefit from time paid with a piano teacher or a voice coach or a speaking coach, then practice what was learned at least 2 more times within 24 hours of learning it, and it will stick. And you maybe won't have to practice for another few days there. But make your practice sessions just after your appointments instead of just for. It's a big change in perspective, and it's nothing to do with procrastination. It's the opposite. But you can do it, and it will make a big difference. So give it your best. Tune in for tip number 10 next video.